Carrigan and Shock's making those calls. At the moment, it's there's a clear front runner.
B rush.
Big B rush. Flashes, smokes, the whole shebang, and instead, the CTs find themselves at long. It's going to be a wide open sight. I say wide open. See, Rops is going to be getting all of these. No worries. Ooh. 4 in quick succession just melts any chance of the USPs being a threat. Nice work. The call was made.
You can see they've got presence detected, and they can call, now is your opportunity to go. Instead of relying on someone else to give you false information, you know there's no input lag when you decide.
And you don't have to process calls and, and create an idea in your a visualization.
So it might seem with the in-game leaders, not with the squad, but that's perfect. That's what the best single leaders should be doing.
Quick one. Smokes all falling, a full execute coming out from Mousesports. They're looking to do some early damage. Amanek hugging the wall and takes the frag on Frozen. Carrigan, he has to do some huge work here. Amanek's back was turned. There's no trade. Kenny's on the site and misses a shot. Nice work from Jax. He emerges from pop, and damn, he does pop off. Double kill. Carrigan's head rolling as well. Just Rops left alone. Jax is already looking at him, nade in hand. Kenny's got the AWP train there too, and this is a slaughter, Henry. This was made him from holding that line. Rops trying to use this smoke. We saw Jax do it oh so well from the CT perspective. Now, Rops trying to use the very same smoke to find frags. Amanek's having no issues. They just take it in turns to open this defense up, but this time, there's a bit more resistance from Chris J and Frozen.
We're off. 13-2 is recoverable, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's train after all. But I think that team talk, that halftime team talk, would have to be something quite special. Coach has got his work cut out for him, Raging.
Here we go.
Again. Number 2 with the bomb in hands on Ivy, and Woxic realizes he has to just play the survival role in this 3 versus 2.
Oh, we won't see him because it's a scope, but it's still, he'll adjust, and it's a lovely shot from Chris J. He knows there's 2 rounds would be enough. Lucky, who's been playing out of his mind so far. 2 versus 1, final round of the half. Switches to the P250. He knows one of these players is low. He'd have got the call that wanted him dinked. He'll spot that first player now. Gets him, no problem at all. 1 versus 1. Chris J, very good in these sort of scenarios as well. He's got the advantage here, one of the most difficult sites to clutch on, especially when you have the AWP. No smoke, it is working for mistakes at this stage, and Chris J gets in the same position his teammate just died in. Lucky has no idea. If he touches that bomb, he's done for. A chance there. Now he knows where he is. He's got to operate very quickly indeed. Gets up on the ladder. He'll have to go for a quick scope, then defuse. Oh, there's no chance, surely. Chris J just has to stay alive at this point. I think he's done enough, and it looks like Lucky will finally be taken. Kept the money strong, knowing there's a chance they won't have helmets on the CT side. It came down to a 1v1 before. That's a sacrifice they had to choose, and it comes back to haunt them.
Someone's been crunching the numbers on G2.
Yeah, that was wild. If Shoxy read that and called that situation, I love it.
10 points to Gryffindor. Carrigan, he's got a eyesight, just can't quite connect the bullets. 1 on bomb train. This is such a hard retake. You have to start giving up, surely. Certainly when Jax is hitting shots like that, but so's Frozen. He's still present, and now it's a 1 versus 1. Has the kit, but time is of the essence. He has to get onto it. He only has the flashbang. Dives into the smoke as it still remains. 3 seconds, Shox is ready. French fans.
This is a classic G2 approach. They actually will be going towards long here. They'll smoke towards the crossover, take down Carrigan. They do this pistol so often and does too. It seems to work out for them almost every single time. Voxic's in a lot of trouble here. If he gets 1, I'll be surprised. The flashbang's decent and keeps him alive, at least for now. He's got a lot of trouble though. Jax has been hitting absolutely everything so far. Oh, it's B.
They've just walked into B.
They've made it so I said that's the strat they do all the time, right? So they've done the same strat you know G2 run every single time. And this point they've gone towards B and planted instead after getting the first pick. It's so discombobulating for G2. That's unreal.
That's so beautiful. Mousesports don't
okay,
know
I'm confused. It says G2 as CT. I'm going down B.
Shox is on such another level. He's faking out the casters. And speaking of Shox, he's in trouble here. He's definitely trying to pre-fire. He tagged him up for Lucky to finish him off long range. Frozen, so in it comes. Quarters. Oh my lord.
Looking forward to the M4. He boosted on short again, but he's not going to be looking towards lower B. He's just holding the catwalk. It's a slower approach here from G2. Shoxy towards short. 3 players outside long. Lucky holding the B tunnels. They're actually transitioning over to the other side of the map here.
Chris has gone for a Kevlar vest with his USP.
Is he really?
Yeah, what's that gonna? That is $700.
I guess he's hoping that if Voxic dies, he can pick up the AWP and still be viable with it. That's the only approach I can really think of. He'll hug him, I'd assume.
Gets the shot. Chris J's got the USP and the frag and the AK. Back away, dream outcome.
It works out, and Chris J would have died about the armor.
He's got Kevlar.
Yeah, he got 46, maybe he would have died for sure without Kevlar.
There you go. Is the round over? Lucky doesn't think so. Carrigan caught.
That's so funny.
See what Kenny can do. Training his aim on this CT side. Chris J has tucked himself into that corner with his new armored AK, and Rops I think he knows it's coming. Yep, Amanek, he's full grey screen there. It may look a little silly, but he can't see a thing as he emerges out of that smoke. Christian's looking to swing. He's over the scope. He can't flick. That is absurd. He's got friction burns on his wrist from that one. Does get traded, but Kenny, no one should hit that.
Oh, God. That's a statement in itself. He's just getting warmed up.
That's old.
If Shoxy and Kenny are feeling it, why not? And we'll get into the final minute of the first half here. No damage inflicted just yet. Oh, well, until Shoxy makes his entrance towards the B bomb site. It's going to be Kenny S giving away his AWP to a very dangerous individual, Chris J. Frozen. Great flash. He's going to have to use it and hope for the best here. Can't hit the shot. And it's going to be one from Chris J. Doesn't really do much for them, though. The remaining 2 CTs are all the way on the A bomb site with no kits. And you got Carrigan and Vox on the retake. 10 frags between these two. Is there any chance they can retake this?
Does look like they're going to give it their very best shot. There's no reason not to. Last round of this half. Last chance for them to find the 5th. Flash comes in. Carrigan's going to go and try and find a close quarters fight, but you can see G2 just using time on their side. Woxic's gone too. 11 rounds.
Good.
Okay, by hearing that, that's enough of a sound cue for Amanek to dedicate his life
10
to
seconds
this
left.
cross.
What else do you think is going to happen? Yeah, let's go.
But the bomb's not on the low HP player, and so a warning shot fired. And trying to close that gap ASAP. He wants to try and put some pressure on that planter. Woxic on site, very standard crossfire. This is why we say this is the harder sites to take. Or retake, I should say. They're considering a walk through the smoke. It's Chris J's job to hold it, and double peek now all onto Voxic. This is actually not impossible for G2. Lucky's pre-aiming. He's ready for Amanek. It should just be one click of his mouse. It's two damn easy for Voxic, and Mousesports continue. Not upgraded. There's an SG right on his toes. Finally, grabs it. And we'll try and get across to get that bomb down. It's worked out well for him. Swing comes out from Shox, and he does keep Woxic busy, but bomb goes down. Now 2 versus 2. Woxic and Carrigan. Carrigan's a little late to the party. Woxic training his aim on that one, and that's not bad, actually. Carrigan's nade catches Kenny. He knows where Jax is. The call come in from Voxic. 1 versus 1. Molotov to try and at least process of elimination. He's played it perfectly. Carrigan, all of the utility in the world to piece that puzzle together.
1 by 1 into the position you know he's already at. You've got flashes, at least flash him first before you go
can
for
boost. I mean, where Amanek is, you could throw his teammate up on that box, tags him up, but it's not enough. Kenny, quick on Carrigan. 1 versus 3 from the lead fragger for G2. Got a signature weapon, and the magic stick lives up to the name. It's looking great. Frozen on the dankest of flanks. Well, but hang on a second, Kenny, he's too smart for this one. He's got the bomb, and he realizes with all the information available to him, there's no way Frozen's not going to be behind or in close pursuit.
This is such a huge round. If Kenny wins this one with a 1 versus 3 as well, not only does it break the back of Mousesports financially, they'll be in such good state going forward as well. There'll be only 2 rounds left. Mousesports will have to take a tactical timeout and work out the next approach. For now, Frozen has to jump over towards the mid-window. At this stage, Kenny knows exactly where he is. He knows he's got the advantage here.
He has to jiggle, has to force Kenny to pull the trigger too soon, and does it. That's step 1 for Frozen, and now on towards the bomb, trying to bait Kenny into trying to charge him out. Cancels it, and he's...
This is his first chance. Drops the smoke, trying to buy time desperately here.
Yeah, I don't know what I can do with this one. The CZ close. It's a dream scenario. Only the first. He dips away in the flash.
Oh,
he manages to try and get a fresh mag. It's not going to be enough. Frozen, though, does batter him with his Glock, but Jack's looking to keep attention on him. Nice work. Finds the head of Woxic. Now the numbers don't favor Mouse. Rops changes that. Nice work from him as he crawls through middle. And with Bag's turn, Rops is doubled up, finds Lucky. Just 1 man remains. It's Shox. He's been so damn good. This map, relatively mediocre. Let's see if he can find himself his double digits at least. He's looking for that 1 versus 1. Frozen might give it to him if he slides into his crosshair. Yep, it's a chance and a tag. Rops backing away from this plant. There's so many opportunities given to Shox, but the bullets aren't landing. And now Mousesports, they will be able to go down. Carrigan's going to be doing that. Frozen desperately trying to keep his teammates safe. The gap has been closed somewhat by Shox on that smoke.
Chance to breathe. Carrigan gets an M4. They have no utility remaining. And 3 kills to find. There's a flank coming in. Amanek, he's going to get 1. That's a horrible little angle. And it will be Carrigan now defend them off. He manages to get the second. He knows exactly where Amanek is.
Now he can just dance around this box, play for the info. Amanek, every step you make, every step, you can play around it. Look at this. It's a gorgeous dance. Back and forth he goes. He's running the clock down. Amanek does eventually overcome the odds.
Oh, he hasn't got it.
He hasn't got it. No kit. Woo! That's you?
I'm that guy.
I hate that guy.
Well,
anyway, let's see what we've got.
Back to the game.
Flash, yep. Wopsic, he's going to throw a second one. He wants to get Karrigan up the stairs fast. In fact, he crosses and finds the frag. It's huge. They want 15 and they want it now. Shox in response on the AWP. They're trying to mix it up with the double AWP. We've gone from nothing to everything in the AWPing department. Now Jax on that Snacks corner. Probably shouldn't call it that.
There's a reason. We'll explain that later.
We'll explain that one later. Still, nice work. Jax, with the support of Amanek, still forging a path to keep this B site safe. However, the bomb yet to commit. In fact, in a very big way. Turning tail towards A.
Well, best chance G2 have had to even win a round so far. They're currently 6-0 down in the second half, but they have a 4-on-3 advantage for now. As you mentioned, it's a double AWP setup. Not really ideal if the bomb gets planted, but Kenny S is trying to avoid that at all costs.
He's been avoiding scoping as well. He's so cognizant that this player is going to be coming into his direction. The sound cue's not enough. Karrigan timed him perfectly, and now... Oh my goodness. How does Amanek not hit that? Karrigan.
I don't know.
That is a huge pickup. 2 versus 2 now. Bomb going in. Courtesy of the Turkish player. Frozen's going to play that close wall. That's going to make it so hard for Jax. He's already found 2 in this round. Shox, he can't do anything on the AWP retake.
Oh, Jax with no utility. A bomb to defuse and 2 players to find. It sounds almost impossible at this stage. They've got a Molotov for the bomb as well. Frozen can deploy that in the next 10 seconds or so, just to really confirm things here. And they spotted the player, and Frozen finishes things off. And you've just risked this now. You've isolated your player Lucky. If he goes down now, he's got a CZ only, which is likely to happen. That's a chance now.
Oh, and Kenny, he's nearly got caught off guard. He's going to dive for the smoke. It's going to be enough of a guys to keep him alive. Jax shows up just in the nick of time. Bomb's now loose. This round can stabilize. I say that, but Frozen, he's still hitting every shot he takes. Kenny, a similar tag would be attributed to him, but now another body drops. Frozen looking to clutch to take his team to the next stage of the major.
Oh, a bit of style as he makes his way towards CT spawn. I'm sorry, this all stemmed from that Shox push. Didn't have to happen at all.
A crazy flick, nonetheless, from Chris J to get them in. It was now, it was Frozen. He started with that shot onto Shox's aggression, and now he's looking to clutch versus Amanek. Amanek picks up the kit. That's a start.
Right, what's happening here?
I got you, bro. I can work off this.
You can do this one then. This confuses me when this comes up.
I can use it. I've got quick eyes, I promise. Amanek from the elevator side. Frozen, he's going to have the perfect angle. It's all about timing here. And actually, Amanek has the gap. He's going to be pushing Crane. They're going to meet right here, right now!